I finally combined my 2 cages into one mega cage. This is 2 Feisty Ferret cages all together. I just finished it. The boys are all excited to get in. Before I get too far into that, I did intro Grayson, who's over there, and Hobgoblin, who's the brown one, to Tribble, Corby, and Flint, which they already knew Corby and Flint, but put that group back together. So now I have 5 of my 7 boys together. And then the other 2, who are the ones who have been having trouble with, who've been biting me and stuff, I made this temporary like travel bin cage that I've been wanting to make for like travel and hospital and stuff, and just easier carrying. So I made the bin cage and I put them in there for now because they've been so cage aggressive, and I don't know, I think they're hiding right now, but they grew up like they were in a bin cage at the breeders as babies, and they had no problem being picked up there. So I'm wondering if it won't help. Like she suggested when I contacted her about them, that maybe I should try removing some of the tighter hides and stuff, because normally both of them like to hang out in this and bite me, and it's really tight hide. And so I figured if I have them in a more open space and I can work with them there, I might be able to get them more comfortable with me more quickly. But beyond that, why don't we get started with the mega cage. This is just a milk crate that I have up front to help them get in and out, because I like to let them kind of go in and out as they please during free roam. A lot of this I didn't really change too much from when they were 2 separate cages. I kind of just moved stuff around to make it easier. I didn't take out this part of the sides because it was holding up the top, and so I wanted to keep the stability. So it's only open here. They can pass through there, but you can see I've got nice fuzzy hammock in the corner, space pot up here, a water, a salt lick, which their breeder recommended, and a foraging wheel with some mealworms in it, just as a little snack. There's a level here. Before they were basically using that level as a litter box. We'll have to see if they keep doing that. I might change the bedding just to make it a little better. Another level, another foraging toy, which I've got some salad mix in there, some lettuce and carrots and almonds and stuff. And then down here we've got a bridge, another level, some ropes, a hide, and then I've got 3 little bins going up the side, another rope, and then you can see that they can get in to the other side over there. So I'm just going to leave this open. Got a water bottle here, a water bottle here, and then, sorry, it's really tight in here because I didn't rearrange all my free range stuff. And then over in this side, got a little bird ledge, some kind of just this weird tangle of ropes, a little bucket, tube hammock. A lot of this has been the same for a while. I didn't really feel like taking everything out and rearranging it. I may later, but just some more baskets and levels and ropes and hammocks. Nothing too exciting. And then down here, more water bottles. Another bird foraging toy here with some food in it. Another bird ledge. Another hide, a PVC pipe hide. And then I have another bird ledge over there. And another water bottle back here. So I may have to grab another milk crate so they can get in from either side, but they're kind of heading in now. You can see at least Grayson, Flint, and Corby are in there. Here's Tribble. I don't know where Hobgoblin is right now. Come on, Tribble. Why don't you go in with the boys? But yeah, so I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm kind of excited. Giving them kind of this monster cage. So they have a lot more floor space to run around on, which is something I really wanted for them to have. Like obviously they've had lots of climbing space and they had a decent amount of floor space, but I wanted to give them room to really ram around. So I didn't pack the floor with a ton of stuff so that they could really kind of run around as they wanted. Come on, Hobgoblin, get in. There, now everybody's in. This is the first time they'll all be in a cage together, at least with Tribble. Like I said, all of these guys except for Tribble lived together previously, so it's really just Tribble who's the odd man out. But Flint and Corby have been living with trouble for a couple weeks outside of the other two, so. And I also, in addition to the foraging toys, I sprinkled a bunch of food all over the place to get them moving, get them excited, all that. So everybody's just stashing and eating. Here's Goblin. Hey, Goblin. Say hi, Goblin. No, I'm eating. Gobble. Goblin boy, hello. Yeah, you're like everybody's favorite. Good boy, Goblin. And then we've got, who's down here? Trebble's down here. Hey, Bibs. He's a good boy. He's got something tasty. And then who have we got over here? We've got, this is Corby. Hi, Corby. Good boy. And that's Grayson. And I don't know where Flint is. Oh, here he is, right here. Getting some salad. Hey, Gray. He's still very timid, but he, I've been able to pick him up a couple times, which is more than I could say for, Trouble and Decker. And he nipped me a few times, but didn't really bite, so I'm gonna try him in here. I can always move him to the bin cage and work with him like I am with the others, with less fuss, but see, I can stroke him, which I can't with the others, which to be fair, he didn't really love it, but he tolerated it, so. I'll probably hang around down here for a little bit longer just to make sure that they're all gonna be all right now that they're kind of in a shared cage, and make sure there's not gonna be any big fights before I leave them for the night. But hopefully with all the extra space to roam around, they should enjoy themselves in here and get along well. Hopefully I'll be able to reintroduce Trouble and Decker soon, but I'm not really sure just because they really have had a bit of a problem with me, and I don't know, I really don't want a repeat of everything that happened with Fizbin. I don't really have the bandwidth for an aggressive brat, and I didn't when I got Fizbin, and I don't now. So I really just don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm hoping I can get these two to come around and get comfortable with me, given a less stimulating environment. They do have a nice hide in there. Not really much else. I'm just going to be scatter feeding them in there. Because I want to be able to kind of reach down on them instead of coming at their faces, because I'm hoping it'll help them be more comfortable and be less frightening. And I'm hoping that I can kind of get them more used to me. I am going to move the bin cage back in here now that these guys are all not out, because I didn't want them coming up to them and freaking them out. But just in case, because I don't, like, I'm pretty confident that they won't be able to get out. You know, I used the hardware cloth and all that, and put it on the inside so they wouldn't be able to reach where the plastic is cut. So the hardware cloth is on the inside, not here, so they can't get at these plastic edges. And I picked one that's really smooth along the outside, so there's not like edges for them to chew on. But I am going to put it in here just to ease my own anxiety that they might be able to, you know, escape or something. So, but yeah, these guys are ramming around having a good time, so I'm pretty pleased with this. I'm like sweating up a storm right now from getting these two put together, but I think it'll be good. They'll have a good time in there. So yeah, that's all I've got for today.